Hello everybody, welcome to the second part of this demonstration. In this part we are going to talk about detailing and scaling. So let me start with the first part and let me talk about detailing. Okay, now in detailing we are going to talk about detailing in the part level and on the assembly level. Let me start with the part level. Assuming we have this part, that we make a drawing for it. So we go to new and make a new drawing file. We can use one template of these, or we can define our own one. So if we take this for example, okay, note that the default case we have the three views of this part. So if we take this one for example, if we make a double click here, we have this window. So we can scale this model. We can make sections, 2D cross sections or 3D ones. So we can control also the view display. So we take this as shading with edges and apply. Now note the color here, or we can take it no hidden. We can take it wireframe display, so we can control it that easy. Okay. Now let we add dimensions for this one. So if we select it, now Creo parametric can see all the dimensions that can be added for this view. So we have all the dimensions in this list. We can take the dimensions that we want and neglect the others. So let me take just these for example, then apply, cancel. Now I have these dimensions here. I can control them to make the drawing readable. We take this down. That's easy. Just move them, and I can do the same for these parts. Now let me unbend this part. So I make unbend here. Now I make a new drawing file. Now I have the views with no bend. By the same way I can control all the parameters from here, and I also can add the dimensions. Okay. Now let we talk about on the assembly level. Okay. Now we can explode this assembly by clicking this button here. Now I can control the location for each part. So I can take edit position from here and click any part and edit its position. So I can take this for here. Also I can take this for here. By the same way I can do this for all of these parts. Okay. So I can just make another click here to get the assembly back. Now I want to make an e-drawing for this assembly. So I go to new drawing. Okay. Now I have this three views. Okay. Let me show this. I go to general. Now I have a 3D view for this assembly here. I can control everything from here now. So I can control the view if I want this view for example. Now if I go for this menu, I can unexplode it. Let me explode it again. Okay, I can control the scale. If I put it here, I have a very large assembly. 0.05 would be good. Okay, now let we talk about tables. If we go to this menu, we can add or customize any table we want. Just moving the mouse here, I can define my table. We put it here. Just make a click here and write whatever you want. Note that we can take any data from here. We can add samples, hyperlinks, everything. So the most important thing here that we talk about quick tables, we have BOM description down, we have BOM description down for assembly. So this is a very important kind of tables. Let me take this one for example. It's very useful. Now note that we have all the parts with the quantity and with the description and notes if we make notes before. So by this way I can add this table here. Very important and useful tool is balloons. So I make a pointer as a pointer for each part. So this number here represents this item here. This is a very useful and important tool, and we still have many orders in detailing, and this is just a quick view for the detailing in Creo parametric. Okay, now let me talk about scaling. So in Creo parametric we have three ways to scale any model. First one is to make a quick scale from here. Let me show the way. So if I have this part, I can, let me show this dimension for example. If we take this, we have this value here. Now let we reduce it. So we go to scale model and multiply each dimension by 0.5. Okay. Now that we see this, the previous value again. Now, so we save it, start 5. So if I go back to here and insert this one, each dimension reduced by the value that we entered. So this is the first way to do this. Let we talk about another one. Another way is to make a relation between dimensions, assuming we have a cubic body. Let this to be 100, want this to be 20, 200, sorry, with this to be 300. Okay, now we can go to tools, relations. I can now set relations between any dimensions. So if I take d1 equals 2 multiplied by, sorry, let me take d2 equals 2 multiplied by d1. Okay. Now if I modify this, Note that we have this dimension is modified too. So let me modify this again to 300. This should become 600, 800, sorry, 600. Let's multiply it by 2. So by this way, if I modify any dimension, I can modify all the other dimensions by the relation I have already set between them. This is a very good way to have many sizes of any part that I have. And the final way is to make a family table, and the family table needs much more time to talk about, so we just talked about these two. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching.